Hola, sí, señoras, sí, señoras. That's the start of the podcast, my love. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hello, Eric.
Hello, Ricky.
How was your week?
It was excellent.
It's good to hear. Positive week, right?
It was a positive week. Yes, I'm setting good intentions these days. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to bring the mood down with our first little trending topic that I saw in the news this week.
Oh, no. What is it?
CNN published an article called Bummer Summer, and it's why all the top girlies sound so sad.
Well, like who?
So Ariana Grande, Hate That I Made You Love Me. It's a sad song. It's kind of mopey.
Right. We talked about it last week.
We did talk about it last week. Also, Olivia Rodrigo, her song Drop Dead, or her second song, The Cure. It's also kind of sad.
Oh.
I mean, maybe it's just a sign of the times.
Who's Olivia Rodrigo?
She's the driver's license girl.
A driver's license girl.
She got her driver's license last week.
Oh, I don't.
You do know Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay. I know her.
Wait, how do I explain Olivia Rodrigo to you? Jeez.
What's another?
This is the point of this podcast, is for me to explain who these people are. And I was like, you absolutely know who she is. End of conversation. Let's see.
You're like, we're moving on. Next question.
Next in line. She sings, "Good for you, you look happy and healthy, not me. If I really cared to ask."
Oh, yeah. Okay. I do know her. And so her latest songs
have been kind of like meh. I think her album that's coming out soon, I think it comes out in 6 days, according to Spotify. Mm-hmm. It's called "Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love." Mm. So yeah, it is a bummer of a summer, if you ask me. So I kind of agree with the CNN article, so clap for that. The other thing I thought was pretty interesting and I wanted to share was Alan Jackson is doing a last show, and it's actually going to be televised and aired on NBC.
At the risk of being too repetitive.
Who is Alan Jackson?
Oh,
geez. Also, I would love to play the songs for everybody so that they can hear a little snippet of him rather than me trying to sing the songs to Eric. However, we just don't want to get flagged by copyright. And so we're just trying to play it safe.
Yes, we've had some extensive conversations with ChatGPT analyzing the legality, and we're probably fine, but maybe let's not have our podcast taken down on the 4th episode.
Also, we do not advise that you use ChatGPT as your legal advice.
Right. Although it's pretty good.
You probably know this song, Chattahoochee. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
See, actually, one of the things that's nice about not playing the songs is it forces you to sing the songs, which I kind of like.
I just sang that awful. Let's try this one. You know this one. It's all right being a little Betty, a little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. You know that one?
Yeah.
You know it's 5 o'clock somewhere?
Yeah, I do. I do know that one. Okay.
Mr. Jackson is 67 and he's currently fighting a disease that affects your nerves. Mm. And so just not able to tour anymore like he used to. So this special will be televised on NBC. It's called Alan Jackson, The Last Show.
Okay.
I don't know when it's going to air, but yeah, I guess they're going to start taping it.
Just like guest appearances and stuff for it. Or...
Yeah, it's unofficial, but the names on the list include Lainey Wilson, George Strait, Luke Combs, Cody Johnson, Luke Bryan, Eric Church, Miranda Lambert, Riley Green, Carrie Underwood, John Party, Leanne Womack, Thomas Rhett, just like big names in country music.
Yeah. Okay.
Several of the names you're probably going to be like, who's that? But
that's right. Yeah, I knew. I said, oh yeah, as in like some of those names I've heard. So that was good enough for me. Yeah,
I'm interested in watching it.
Okay. Let's kick on over to our main topic. We just wanted a special call out for this month, the month of June, which happens to be Ricky's birthday month. And that is it. It is his special month, as some people say.
A whole month dedicated to me.
We do dedicate the whole month to Ricky.
today's topic, the FIFA World Cup.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
It is where a lot of people play soccer together.
Yes, that's pretty much what it is. It's the world's largest soccer tournament, and it's organized by FIFA.
I've only recently gotten into sports, and I feel like my sports ball knowledge is more around American football right now. I have not taken the deep dive into soccer or international football.
Yeah, neither have I. So I can't really tell you too much.
Okay.
Anyway, similar to the Olympics, the FIFA World Cup happens every 4 years.
Yeah.
Teams around the world compete to become the world champ.
Yeah.
When you think about things that unite us as a world, as a planet,
right,
you think soccer and music.
Okay.
And so today's topic is around the FIFA World Cup songs.
Okay. Yeah. So I know a little bit about this from she was the giraffe in
oh my gosh. No,
Zootopia.
That is not even a giraffe. That was not a giraffe. That was like a gazelle.
Oh yeah, it was it was a gazelle.
I didn't even watch that movie and I know it was a gazelle, my love. To Shakira fans out there, I'm so sorry.
Shakira. Okay. No. I know Shakira. Yeah. So I know about FIFA World Cup music because I know Shakira did a song that was really popular last World Cup, and
we'll get through a little timeline. I have a little cheat sheet here.
Okay, but that's like why I know there's sort of like a music component to the FIFA World Cup, but I don't know anything else about it. So I guess, I mean, you can do a little explainer, or I can ask a question of just like how long has there been like a kind of big musical component to FIFA?
Yeah. So one thing I also forgot to mention is that Texas is one of the host cities. Like Houston and Dallas are one of the host cities for this year's World Cup. So it kind of has a connection to Texas where we live. But
like, I thought it was in one location, like one country.
No, there's 3 countries this year. It's the United States, Canada, that's a Bad Bunny reference from the Super Bowl, and then Mexico.
Oh.
Those are the 3 host countries. And then there's host cities, and then it's spread across, I don't know how many host cities there are, but there's several.
Where was it in previous years?
Qatar, Russia, Brazil.
Okay.
South Africa, Germany.
Previously, it's been just one country, right?
One country, but it could be in different locations because there's like 104 matches.
Yeah,
like
so
there's a lot of bunch
teams. They need a lot of soccer fields, is what you're saying.
So that games can happen at the same time.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this year it's happening it's basically a North America situation.
Yes.
Okay.
And how cool. People are coming to Texas. Yeah.
That's cool. Yep. So my question is, how long has there been a musical component to FIFA? Didn't think I was going to ask that question, did you?
So it seems like music has kind of tied back to the World Cup since like the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, as FIFA officially releasing songs for promotional reasons.
Okay.
To coincide with the celebration of the World Cup.
Okay, so FIFA, the organization, is like paying these artists similar to how an artist would make songs or music for a movie, like exclusively for like use in that movie.
Yes, like Taylor Swift for Toy Story, right? Which just came out this week, not promo, but...
And so that's actually unique then, right? Because there's not other organizations. It's like when the Super Bowl happens, they pay an artist to come and perform, but they perform
at the halftime show, but they
perform their music at the halftime show. They're not making a Super Bowl 45 dedicated piece of art or something like that, right?
You might be giving them an idea to make more money.
Okay, interesting. But FIFA has been doing this since the 1990s. Is that what you're saying?
According to my research, FIFA has been releasing official songs since the 90s.
Okay. So that's pretty cool and unique.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Of note, Ricky Martin, for the France World Cup in 1998, released a song called The Cup of Life, or for those following along in Spanish, La Copa de la Vida is what it was called. And I could play a little bit of it for you.
Yeah.
And then we will just mute the audio for the audience.
Okay.
So it was like, go, go, go. Ole, ole, ole.
Yeah.
You've heard of that? Okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
Anyway, the song is just like very encouraging. It's like, do you really want it? Do you really want it? Here we go. Ale, ale, ale.
Okay.
Go, go, go. Ale, ale, ale. Tonight's the night. We're gonna celebrate the cup of life. So it's really just like getting the fans excited.
Right. And so we're going to need to put some links probably in the show notes for everyone of like some of these songs just so that people can click them and listen to them. Because I just want to say that song you just played was really upbeat and positive. Different from Sad Girl Summer that we have been experiencing.
From Sad Girl Summer. This is the World Cup. We're excited, y'all.
And I know that the Shakira song, that the one World Cup song that I know that I referenced earlier, that was also really positive. It felt very upbeat and positive. And so are they all sort of in that vein?
I think so. Yes. I think that's the goal. It's also about like uniting countries, right? So this happened in France. And so you're like, why is Ricky Martin doing a song? Yeah. Like he's not from that country, right? He's like American by way of like Puerto Rico. So there's official cup songs. And then there's like official anthems. And then there's a soundtrack where FIFA is just trying to unite artists and give the fans more music and then also just promote the World Cup. So they'll throw other songs on there just for money and excitement purposes. Okay. If that makes sense.
But they're not all like, some of them are just like normal like artists.
Yeah. So that was 1998.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, but some of the other years were a little sleepy when it came to music.
Okay.
I will just say that in 2006, Shakira released Hips Don't Lie, and that was not for the FIFA.
Okay.
But there was a remix specifically for FIFA. And so I'm mentioning that because I think it kind of like, I think that was her intro. You know, they put her on the soundtrack.
They're like, let's see how she does.
Yes. Yeah, and she was just starting to become an international sensation at the time. So fast forward to...
Can you play me a little?
The remix, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. Very interesting.
All right. So fast forward to 2010. This is the song that was the official FIFA World Cup song by Shakira. And the host country at the time was South Africa.
Yes.
The song is called Waka Waka.
Yes.
This time for Africa.
Yeah. And this was a real bop.
Yeah,
this is Africa. Yeah.
Yes. And so you know that they featured Freshlyground, which is an African band.
Yes.
At the end of the song, Afro pop.
Yeah.
Very cool fusion.
Very cool fusion. I had this song on repeat and I think I had heard it just like randomly through, I mean, it must have gotten to me through the FIFA advertising somehow, but I don't think I even knew that it was associated with soccer or FIFA when I first heard it. I think it just popped up on a playlist somewhere and I was like, oh man, this is a real bop. And I was just listening to it on repeat. I had it at the top of my playlist. And then I realized that it was for FIFA. Yeah.
Something really cool is that it was in English, it was in Spanish, and then there was two indigenous South African languages that were also featured on the track. And so I think that just really unites, you know, with the music and with the spirit of the World Cup.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nice.
That was cool. And so was that like the most successful World Cup song of all time, 2010?
I think so. As I look at this list, yes.
Yeah.
Like this other one that I will mention from the same year, Wavin' Flag. When I get older, I will be strong.
Also, that was a good one. Yeah.
Yes, but it wasn't specifically for the World Cup.
Okay.
It was used as a promotional from Coca-Cola, who was a sponsor of the World Cup, to promote the games.
Yeah.
So that one also successful. A great inspirational song, especially for sports and for athletes, or just in general, right? It's just very uplifting. But yeah, not original for the games like Shakira's was.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So in 2014, they hired Pitbull and Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
With Claudia I don't know how to say her last name, so I don't want to butcher it. And that song was called We Are One.
All right. You playing that? I can say I did not hear that one. That did not come up on my radar anywhere.
Right. I get it. I, at the time, listened to this song and liked it, maybe because I was maybe a fan of Pitbull and J-Lo at the time. I want to just say at the time, y'all. I understand.
Are they controversial now?
No, we have just kind of like moved on as a society from them.
Yeah. Is Pitbull, is he still?
No, there's nothing bad.
Okay.
I think they still make music, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know her. That's a reference. People will get it.
Okay.
When you listen to that song, you can tell it has that Brazilian cool beat. I like that one. I'll clap.
Yeah, clap.
All right, should we move on to Russia?
Sure.
All right. Oh, Russia was Nicky Jam, Will Smith. I'm not even going to play you that. But I do want to say an honorable mention was the World Cup anthem. You know how I told you how there's official songs and then there's anthems and then there's like a whole soundtrack.
Can you explain just the difference? So was Shakira's song a song or the anthem?
Waka Waka was the official song.
Uh-huh.
The official anthem was a song called Sign of a Victory by a man who is currently sitting in jail.
What's his name?
It rhymes with R. Kelly.
Oh.
So.
All right. Aged like milk.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess it's not important for me to understand the difference between the songs and the anthems. I just care that there's music for the FIFA World Cup. Okay. All right. So we're at Russia.
I also think that the World Cup just throws out songs.
Yeah. They're just like,
and it's a little confusing to the audience. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever sticks. And they're just giving music to the people because that's what they've done. It's kind of a tradition right now.
Okay. So Russia.
Yeah, I think for the Russian games, they kind of lost touch with this. Like, they don't really know what they were doing. They're kind of like soul searching, right?
Yeah.
Like you had Will Smith. Like, why?
Will Smith, the actor?
Mm-hmm. The rapper, too.
He raps?
Oh, yes. Jeez. We gotta save that for a future episode.
Wait, Will Smith, like the
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
He raps?
Do you not know summertime?
No. Will Smith who like slapped
Do you know get jiggy with it? Na 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 na. Get jiggy with it. Na 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 na.
Oh, yeah. That's Will Smith.
That's Will Smith.
Okay. And so he did I feel like that nobody heard about those songs.
All right, future episode actors that also did music.
And we can also do the other way. We can do
musicians that became actors. No, that's like everybody.
Is it?
Anyway, so for the anthem, Hans Zimmer they hired.
Yeah.
You like Hans Zimmer?
Clap for Hans Zimmer. That is an artist. That is a musician, a composer. I know.
Great. All right, and then there was a Coca-Cola anthem, and that was Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo.
Yeah,
you know of him.
Yeah, I know of him.
All right, why are you laughing?
Oh, it's just sort of like, oh, what a feeling. And I'm like, when you have a Coca-Cola. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like I'm at the movie theater. Okay.
Yes. So 4 years later, we're now in Qatar. That's the host country.
Mm-hmm. Qatar.
What?
Bougie people, in the same way that you say attorneys general, I think the name of that country is pronounced Qatar.
And not Qatar?
I think so.
Oh, I am so sorry. We're going to leave that in, and I'm just going to apologize. Oh, I didn't know that.
I think that's true. Yeah. I am not a expert, so take it with a grain of salt.
I have to visit, and then I'll figure it out.
Right. I flew through there once on my way to Dubai.
Oh, okay, bougie.
Yeah. The airport's nice. That's all I know.
So for their fan festival anthem, they hired Maluma, which is a Colombian rapper.
Okay, don't know who that is at all.
I've played his songs. I have failed this episode.
No, you haven't failed. This is the whole
Well, you
point.
know the next artist.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj.
I do know this one. Ricky's favorite artist.
Yes.
Okay.
And I really like this song. It's kind of annoying in a cool way.
Okay. Yeah.
That's just a great line from Nicki Minaj. She says, some say football, some say soccer. Make a shot go blacka.
Yeah. Okay, so this one actually, I feel like rose, maybe in my head at least, if I'm sort of informally keeping track, it would be Shakira 2010, and then maybe 2022, Nicki Minaj are kind of number one, number two in my head.
Okay, yeah. All right, fast forward to 2026. And so we have a lot of songs. We have one called Lighter with Jelly Roll.
Okay.
And people did not like that one. And they were like, I hope this is not the official song. I hope we get a different song. And then we got a song called Goals with Lisa from Blackpink, Anita, and Rima.
Okay.
And then we got another song called Game Time with Future and Tyla. And people are like, what is the World Cup song? And then the queen of the World Cup, Shakira.
She's back. Okay. So the last one was 2010, and now it's 2026. It's 16 years later.
As the official song, yes. I will say, in 2014, there was another Shakira remix for Brazil in 2014.
Okay. But
so they just keep hiring her. They just keep bringing her back. I think this is like her fourth time. Like, that's why I'm saying she's the queen of the World Cup. You know how Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
I think Shakira is that for the World Cup.
Okay.
I think people would agree, right? Clap.
And what's is she releasing?
This is Die Die.
Okay, yeah, very Shakira.
Die Die. De-do. Fun fact, Ed Sheeran and a man named John Bellion wrote that song. And it features Burna Boy. So I think it's really cool. It's English, it's Spanish. It's got a little bit of an Afro beat in it.
Yep.
And I think that's the English and the Spanish is cool since the United States and Mexico are host countries.
Yeah. Got to get some French in there.
For Canada.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they will release an entire soundtrack in the coming weeks, I believe. I think the World Cup starts next week.
Okay. That's cool. Can I ask just one sort of technical, logistical question that came to mind with all this?
Mm-hmm.
How far in advance do these artists start working on these songs? Like, it takes a while to produce a song, right? Like, are they, and we are hearing some of these songs, you're like, yeah, these songs have dropped, like they've been dropping presumably since the beginning of the year. Like, how...
Yeah, to generate that buzz, right, for the fans.
Okay, so it's like 6 or 8 months out, we're just going to start kind of hearing these songs that are unique and specific to the World Cup.
This is just my assumption. I don't know. I haven't heard. I tried to find articles or interviews with people from FIFA.
Yeah.
Maybe how they assemble this like soundtrack, or how do they assemble the sound of FIFA?
Yeah.
I think there's probably a lot of planning that goes into creating the sound for the World Cup.
Yep.
So there's probably a lot of meetings. And once you know your host countries, in this case, there's 3.
Yep.
I think there could have been an opportunity if you did want Shakira, like maybe include Drake, who's from Canada.
Oh.
Or Justin Bieber, who's from Canada.
Yep.
Shania Twain, something, you know what I mean? To kind of include Canada as well.
Yeah.
And maybe an artist from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Or an American artist by way of Mexico. So like a Becky G could have done the song with like a Drake.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I think there's probably some like creative people in a room who are deciding these. Also, like maybe an artist doesn't want to do it. Or maybe the songs just didn't work out. Or maybe there's songwriters, like say Ed Sheeran and John Bellion wrote a song and they were like, oh, this will sound cool for a Rihanna or a Shakira. And maybe they wrote that song specifically for them. And maybe other artists tried it out, like did a demo. And it just didn't work. So I'm sure it probably takes, if I had to guess, the next host country, they're probably already planning the sound.
Yeah, because they release those host countries years
in advance. Probably like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's interesting. No, it's you don't really appreciate or think about the strategy that goes into some of this stuff about like, and specifically strategy for like pulling in fans, like you said. It's like,
it's
what
pretty
artists
important.
can we use that? Yeah, that's cool.
Right, because it does create this, like, I don't know, it unites people.
Yeah.
And you're excited about the songs, so maybe you'll want to tune in and watch the games.
Yeah.
Or if you're watching for the games, the music is just an added plus, right? And these songs could be used for commercials, for maybe the opening ceremonies.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, yeah.
Okay.
Ole, 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 ole. Do you know that? That's like a soccer chant. That's how we could end. All right. What have you been listening to besides me?
I don't really have one, just mostly you this week.
Yeah. So what's been on repeat for us this week
is
an artist that we mentioned earlier called Jon Bellion.
Yeah. You actually introduced me to Jon Bellion maybe sometime last year, and I was just really obsessed with him. I think mostly as like a producer, like he produces a lot of music, maybe more than he actually is
releases his own music.
Yeah.
Like he's written for artists like Maroon 5 and Justin Bieber, Jonas Brothers, Halsey, Tori Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's really interesting because then listening to all those other artists, you can hear, this is the first time I really could hear a producer or a producer's influence on a piece of music. I'm like, oh, I was like, why is that good? And then you'd say to me, guess who produced that? And I'd be like, who? And you'd be like, Jon Bellion. I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And then listening to his music is just the Blue Flame like version of that. It's like just it's very, he's just very unique. So anyway, some background on Jon Bellion. So go ahead.
He is. Yeah, he definitely has a unique sound, and that is very apparent in his songs.
Yeah.
He makes bops, but I feel like it's the musicality, the choice of, harmonies or instruments.
Yeah.
I think my obsession with Jon Bellion started like in 2015 or so.
Yeah.
I saw him live in Albuquerque. I was living there at the time, and I saw him in a small room, like a little theater. And
how many people?
A few hundred.
Okay.
My sister and I waited outside for hours in a line because it was like general admission.
Yeah.
I don't know. The album was just so good. And just to see that music play out live, it was the Human Condition tour that he was on. I don't know. He's a great artist. I really like the guy.
Yeah.
But he just released a live album from a concert that he did in New York.
Okay.
We were watching a little bit of it. It's on YouTube, but he released the live album also on streaming platforms.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put it in the show notes as well.
Yes, but he specifically did a cover. What I've been listening to is the cover that he did of Wonderwall. I mean, did you hear it? Did you get to hear it yesterday?
I don't think so, but I can sort of imagine what it would sound like. Let's hear it.
Let me play you a little piece. Now, I will say tons of artists do covers of these songs, especially Wonderwall. But this one, I think he made it his own.
Yeah.
I mean, chills. Yeah. It's so good. Yeah. And just to see the music live, I think, is on a whole different level.
Definitely. Especially an artist like that. On YouTube, we could kind of see the crowd. How big was that crowd, you would say? I mean, it must have been tens of thousands, right? It was big.
I would say below 10,000.
Yeah, 5 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a football stadium, like a college football stadium.
Yeah, but special,
But everybody's singing his songs, and I think he's not as big of an artist, but he's written for big artists. And so his songs. He's been at the top of the charts in one way or another. Maybe just not for his solo music, but I don't know. Really proud. He really cares about the craft, and I think that's why he is what we've been listening to.
Okay.
That will do it for Clap If You Don't Care.
Tune in next week.
Bye. Clap, clap, clap.